Good morning, student. Today we will see about how to write the introduction chapter, research writing. It is very important. Introduction chapter divided into background of the study and need for the study. Whenever the teacher asks the students to write the introduction, if your study is anemia, your first point you are starting with the anemia is the one of the disease like that. Or if you are a CKD patient, CKD is the disease or this one. So that is not the way to write it. If you write it directly to that point, it will reduce the interest and the novelty will be reduced for the reader. So here in this chapter, I am going to teach you about some of the tips to how to write the introduction chapter. First thing we will see about the background of the study. If you want to give in the introduction or background over that about the introduction, you want to give any code prevention or better than cure or some title or code you can give it, that's up to your wish. When you started to write up, you have to remember you have to start with a so interesting manner. It should be have to start from the broadly and then you have to bring it to narrow down. Strong statements can be used and brief anecdotes also can be used. You can write and show why the topic is so important. What is the magnitude of the problem? What is the statistics? Where you have to include it? Which paragraph it will be coming? I will be telling you. The impact of the problems. That is the main thing you have to write the background of the study. If you come to the need for the study, here why do you need, why it is interesting, what it costs, this problem costs, how much a mental or psychological or physical trauma for the individual. And if you are doing an intervention, why this intervention? And this intervention has done anybody else before? If that is, that also you can quote over here. And supportive studies, you can do it. Some empirical evidence, that's what I have mentioned here. And what is the role of yours in this topic? What is, and the end of this one, need for the study, what is motivated the researcher or the investigator to select this topic? So you have established your problem statement. Do you understand? So you can develop what is this one. I have given my own problem statement. First we will see about what is the background of the study. First paragraph you have to start. For example, if you see my statement of the problem, I am a community health nurse. As a researcher, when I go to the community, anemia is the root cause of all the community problem. If anemia is solved, 80 to 90 percentage of the diseases will be reduced. MMR will be reduced, IMR will be reduced, all these things. So this kind of the scenario, this one is motivated for me to select the anemia. And I think that the anemia can be cured by without any medicines with the simple gooseberry. So I have developed this in the keeping in this mind. With the economically in the community, people can afford easily by the gooseberry. So these gooseberry, why cannot we do the research and see how much comparatively with the medication, how much with another iron rich food stuffs and vitamin C enhancer, with that how much how many grams it is increasing, that what in my mind. So that my PhD study I make it as a quasi experimental study to assess the effectiveness of impact and lemon juice upon anemia among the school children, adolescent school children at a selected school. So in this I have to start my introduction. I have to start from the broader way. So how I have to start? Either I not supposed to start with the anemia. So I have to start with the India's population is so high, the adolescent population like that, or the health is a very important one. Like that I can take one paragraph and write it. And that among that in the health population and what is the adolescent population are coming, in how much percentage are called this one. Then I have to write about this one, or I can state with the health burden is increasing, adolescents are the future, like that I have to talk. And then I have to talk about the adolescent population in the worldwide and the Indian wide. Then the next paragraph I can talk briefly about what are all the health problems faced by the adolescents. Common health problems are that. In that common health problem, mostly what they are getting anemia. Here the anemia is coming. In third paragraph, I can talk about anemia. So you see, I not start with anemia. I start with either the health or the population in India or something burden, what are the disease burden, like that I can, and I can touch the adolescents and their health problem and come to the prevalence of anemia among the adolescents. So here I am going to speak about the statistics. Statistically speaking, only the research, right? So I will tell about briefly how many children are affected. Next, I can come be specific to my study like iron deficiency anemia. So what is their growth and how it is affected? Their hair, cognition, mental, physical health, how it is affected? I can write it. Then, and another paragraph, I can little about state about what is called impact. I can state any other intervention what I am stating about these gooseberries, where it is available, it is an Indian fruit, how cheap it is, and how what are all the health benefits. If there anyone has done some of the studies related to that, what is called like that, I can add. Either the I'm using impact means you have to understand what is impact. It is a amla soaked in honey, one amla soaked in study, medium size amla, 2 dates soaked in honey. After eating, 200 ml of lemon juice has been given because it's a twin vitamin iron I am giving, and it will be vitamin C will be enhancing absorption of the iron. Understood? Hope you have understand about how to write the introduction chapter in the background of the study. Let us come to the need for the study. Need for the study, first paragraph start with the main cause of the anemia among the adolescent girls. First paragraph, what is the main cause? You can empirical evidence also you can state. Second paragraph also you can state with the empirical evidence for intervention while you state your intervention. So and so. For mine, when this empirical evidence, every study they have started with the deworm. First they started with the deworm, then only started their intervention. Either the worm for investigation, and so the second paragraph will be there. Then the third or fourth paragraph will be the again empirical evidence, whom and all used any other interventions. Maybe not only this one or bottle gourd or whatever it may be, or drumstick leaf for anemia, either beetroot juice or whatever it may be, and relatedly I will be writing. So that is the empirical evidence I will be writing. So the empirical evidence write about your own product, how it is your own product will be supporting you. Example, impact means 1 amla, this I explained you, 2 soap and 200 ml of lemon juice. So how many studies were the lemon juice is supporting for the enhancing of this one? How many people done the dates is enhancing the hemoglobin? So all this empirical evidence I can attach and I can support and write in a manner. Then will be fifth paragraph you can write about the amla or something. And will be paragraph honey. Honey I am soaking. So where is the honey? What are the different kinds of honey? Where and all has been used. When I do the review of literature, I found that honey can be applied for the wound healing of the burns wound healing also. So this one, since it is a PhD study, so many paragraphs are coming. For your descriptive study, you can limit these paragraphs. You can start with whatever it may be. Then the last paragraph, impact, I have to tell in my intervention. Impact is so rich in vitamin C or vitamin whatever it may be. The cost is also very cheap. So hence the investigator are highly underwent or undertaken this study to assess the effectiveness. So she formulated the statement of the problem as a quasi-experimental study to assess the effectiveness of impact and lemon juice. Understand? So hope you have understand how you have to write the introduction chapter. Thank you.